Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do my favorite drugstore makeup, just and everything drugstore makeup wise, and I have a lot of products to show you guys, so I'm going to try to just jump in all of them, explain very quickly why I like it and stuff like that. But I really don't use a lot of drugstore products in my tutorials, and I really honestly don't know why. I just happen to think of my high-end products, but I still love my drugstore, so we are just going to hop in this because I have a crap ton of products. So first off, you need a good moisturizer. This is the Garne Skin Renewal Moisturizer. Absolutely love this. During the winter I have extremely dry skin, and I got the Pond's kind, I think that I'm saying that right, which is also another drugstore moisturizer, but it was so thick. Like you could see it through my makeup, like it was still oily even though I set like my makeup with powder and stuff. It was still like shiny through my makeup, like it didn't send to my skin right. But this, I absolutely love it. It says like the more you use it, the more radiance you have to your skin. I'm assuming without it, but I don't really see a huge difference. I feel like it's lightened my discoloration a little bit and helped that, but I've been using this for probably close to a year. I'm pretty sure, because I'm coming up on a year on YouTube, and I started using this right when I started YouTube or shortly after, and I absolutely love this. It's just an amazing product. I think it's around $10, so I don't know if that's pricey for other ones because I've only tried this one and I've just stuck to it. Next, definitely for a primer, I love the L'Oreal Perfecting Base. I never can remember, like I think it's something like Boom as like a name to it, but it's just Perfecting Base. But it is like a sponge type material, sponge or moussey. I don't really know how to explain it, but it blends out on your skin like so well. I don't know if you're going to be actually able to see that or not. But I don't know, just the way it blends and feels on your skin, I just love it. This is my second or third one, I believe. I just got it maybe last week. I just love this. It goes under all my foundations really well. Some of my other longer foundations, like the Pro Longwear, even sometimes the Revlon, I won't wear this under it, but like my L'Oreal True Match and stuff like that, I really like this for, just to kind of prolong the foundation. So next up for foundations, I have two. I don't really go out and like explore the other drugstore foundations that much. That's more with my high end, and you'd think it'd be the other way around so that I'm not like splurging a whole bunch of money, but that's just me. So this first one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I also have the original L'Oreal True Match. I just drift towards this because even though I do have combination skin, which I'm just oily in my T-zone, I still like the dewy look. I don't want to look greasy, but I want to look dewy. So I love this, and with this and the Perfecting Base, I love it because it's not too dewy and it's going to make you like a hot mess and just greasy everywhere. And this is buildable to medium coverage. It's not full, but it covers what I need it to and evens out the rest of my skin, so I'm absolutely in love with it. The other foundation I'm obsessed with, which you guys already know why, like what it is, so I don't know even why I'm showing you. But if you're new to my channel, this is the Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation. I also like their like original formulas and the little, you know what I mean. But I just like the whip better. I don't know why. I think that it's just it wears longer. Like that's the only thing that I can think of, because this still dries as quickly as the other bottled formula does, but I don't know, just the longer you wear it, the better it looks, and I love it. I don't know what else to say about this. Moving on to concealers, I have three. Again, I'm going to have a lot of multiples of every product because it is all of my favorite drugstore products, so I'm not just going to have one. But this is the Dream Lumi. I think it's by Maybelline. This is actually worn off because I actually need to repurchase another one. But this is the salmon colored concealer. I think it's Radiant Electant. Yeah, Radiant Electant, and it's a pink tone concealer or salmon tone concealer, whatever you want to call it. And I just absolutely love the way this color covers up my discoloration before I actually put a skin tone concealer over it. I don't know if that's actually showing enough pink on camera that is in person, but it is a salmon tone concealer, and I think it covers beautifully, especially with my dark under eye circles, especially when I'm tired, it just gets worse. The skin tone one, this is the Maybelline Age Rewind one, and this is in medium, and it just has the sponge tip applicator, and this is like my normal concealer when I don't want to highlight or anything like that. I'll put the salmon tone one on just to correct any discoloration, like purple or veining, under eye circles, anything like that, and then I'll put this on top of it to make it skin tone. And blend in with my foundation and everything. I love this so much. It is just, I'm going to say this throughout the whole video. Amazing, 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 amazing. And this next one is the Garnier Nutrisse. It's from their Skin Renewal line, just like my moisturizer. And it's the anti-dark circle roller. And they have a skin tone one too, but this is the brightening one or the lighter one. I can't really remember for sure. But that is what it looks like. It's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone anyway. So it brightens a little bit underneath there with kind of like a drugstore prep and prime somewhat, I guess. So moving on with more face products. For setting my under eye concealer and highlighting spots, I like a lighter powder, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and clearly I've showed it a lot of love. I've got back into this recently because I know I mentioned before in one of my other videos I stopped using it because it wasn't holding my makeup very well. I would still get oily and stuff like that, but I think it's just because it was 100 degrees outside, so I mean, I can't really blame it. But in the fall and winter, kind of getting into spring, I can wear it still because my skin is somewhat dry still and not really too oily yet. It's really just in the summer that my skin's really oily. But anyway, this is 001 transparent, and I just set my under eye concealer in any spots that I highlighted in it. And I really like how it holds up during the times where it's not 100 degrees outside. So next up is my Revlon Colorstay. I set this with set the rest of my whole face with this. This is a pressed powder, and this is in medium. I also have one in medium dark, and I just set the rest of my face powder with it. And like Revlon products, it is amazing. Next up for bronzer, I only have one because the other one that I had that I like, it has a little bit of shimmer in it, which is just a little tiny bit, but I didn't think that it should be in my favorite drugstore products. It's up there, but it's not one of my favorites just because of the shimmer. I don't like to use it all the time. And this is a really good favorite of drugstore bronzers for me. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. That is the longest title ever. But it's just an amazing bronzer, very dark, and it's kind of like Hoola. Because when you look at Hoola, you don't think that's going to be really that dark. And it's like, that's not going to work for my skin tone because I'm pretty tan. But then when you actually put it on, it's like, wow, I can contour with this. Maybe not in the middle of summer when I'm my tannest, but I can still bronze with it. And I don't know if that's going to actually show up on my skin or not, because this one is a little bit lighter than Hoola, but I absolutely love it. It is matte, and I like how long it stays on, and it's only like $4, I think. So it's an amazing price, especially drugstore once again, but I love this bronzer. So next up, I have two blushes, different brands. This one is the e.l.f. blush. This is from their Studio line. This is in Tickled Pink, which I'm sure you guys have all heard, especially if you started watching my channel when I first started making videos. This has been in here from day one, and it's still one of my favorites, but I have like almost all of their colors, but I absolutely love them. The first one I got of this was powdery, but I think it was just that one because when I went back and repurchased one more, and it was completely fine. It was just that one, and that was when I first started trying them. But comes with a little mirror right here, but I won't blind you guys. These blushes are very pigmented. They don't last all day, but they're only $3, so they're good for the price you pay. Next is a NYX blush. This is in Peaches, I believe. Oh, just peach. And it is just a nice peachy pink color, I guess. My favorite during the spring and summertime. Not so much fall now because I don't really wear a whole lot of pink blushes in the fall. More oranges and stuff like that. But still, I think their blushes are $5, so yeah, they're right around drugstore. They're not anymore, but I don't have a NYX store around me, so I have to go out of town to an Ulta to get this. But I absolutely love this. These do stay longer than the e.l.f.'s, but then again, you're paying $1, $2, $3 more wherever you live and stuff to get that better quality. So jumping into eye stuff, I have quite a bit of stuff, so I'm just going to jump into mascaras real quick because that's the most I have. It's going to be a two-handful type thing going on. This is the Covergirl Clump Crusher, has a little bit of a curve on the wand, if you can see that, and I like this for separating, especially when I coat too much mascara with, or coat too many layers of other mascaras on my lashes, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to take all this mascara off. Run this through, and it'll take all the clumps out, and it's like, didn't even happen. This next one is the Loreal Voluminous Million Lashes. I can't remember if I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but this is a recent favorite from the drugstore. The wand on it is like the plasticky kind, like the Covergirl Clump Crusher, and yeah, it's like the plastic. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but this is like the L'Oreal version of the Clump Crusher. I feel like, anyway. It really does take the clumps out of my lashes, and I love both those just for that reason. This does give me volume, but not a whole lot of length, I guess. One that's really good from L'Oreal that gives me a lot of length is the Shocking Extensions, this telescopic one. It's just like the carbon black. The wand's a little bit different on it, and it's more for length instead of volume. I absolutely love this for the length. I usually start off with this first just to kind of prime my lashes and get them kind of long before I go in and put in all that volume. But I may do a mascara routine because I have been sticking to one for about a month now, and that's pretty long for me considering how many different mascaras I have. Maybelline Rocket, and this is for volume. In no way do I wear all these at once. But these are just my favorites. Sometimes I want to use this one for volume. Sometimes I feel like wearing a different one for volume. It's not all on the lashes at once. But I like the wand on this. I like how fat it is. It doesn't really separate my lashes, but then again, I have other mascaras for that. This is very good at voluming, or volumizing. Yeah. And another one for volumizing is Voluminous Carbon Black. I bet you knew that you were going to see this because this is like a holy grail. If I had to choose any mascara out of any that I could only live with for the rest of my life and use, it would be the L'Oreal Voluminous. I love the wand on it, especially. I like the formulation. I like the waterproof better because I feel like it holds a curl better to my lashes personally. But my lashes have a hard time holding curls unless I curl them like crazy and use this stuff to kind of hold it in place. And my last two are actually recent favorites from the drugstore. I picked up probably about 3 to 4 weeks ago maybe. I can't really remember. But this is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I personally like this for the bottom lashes. I usually don't use a different type mascara that isn't incorporated with my top lashes already. But this I will only use on top. I feel like they make my bottom lashes so much longer, and mine are like average. They're like kind of there. They're not really amazing, but they're not like puny either. But those make them look amazing. I always have them on my bottom lashes now. And this new one, it's like you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I do like it, but I wish that it didn't have the dual sides to it. I wish that they just had like one for the mini and then one for the big. I don't think that they should have incorporated one because you're paying the same price that you would for a regular mascara, but I mean, I don't know. I've seen people like switch out the wands if they only like one side. But anyway, that's just me. I'm picky, I guess. But this is the waterproof kind, and again, they have one side for your top lashes there and then a mini side over here for your bottom lashes. I like the bottom lashes one, especially I have a hard time with my inner corner top lashes. That really works well to grab a hold of them and get them in there. The other side I like for volume. This is what I like this mascara. I love it for volume, but that's all I love it for. But it is still a very, very good mascara. I feel like when you first get it, the formula is really wet, but now that mine's drying out, I really like it even more. So I gotta get through all the rest of these eye products before my battery dies. For eyeshadows, I love the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I have like 4 or 5 of them, but this is my favorite. They're like $2 or $3. They're absolutely amazing. You get a wide range of colors for how much you're paying. They have smaller ones, individual eyeshadows. I love these little palettes. They're amazing, especially if you're a beginner. It's really affordable. These two are Bad to the Bronze and Barely Branded by Maybelline Color Tattoos. Absolutely love these as bases or eyeshadow primers or just eyeshadows by themselves all together. I think they're amazing. They haven't creased on my eyes, but my eyes aren't really that oily, or my eyelids aren't that oily. And I just love those two. I feel like they stay all day and they are just amazing. They are a little bit pricey for drugstore. Then again, it's where I live. Another eyeshadow base, or they have other ones that you can actually use as eyeshadows as well. These are the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. This is just in milk. I have about 3 of them, one in rust, one in like a bronze color or something. I use this for when I want to have a very, very like baby blue. I'm going to use this so then that baby blue is true to color instead of putting like Max Painterly Paint Pot that is skin tone based. I want a white base so it pops more. Then another NYX product I have is the Ultra Pearl Mania. I'm guessing that these are their pigments. I got them probably about 3 weeks ago for homecoming dances because I have a lot of girls to do. This is in baby pink pearl and it's just a little pigment pretty much. These are around $4 or $5 and I really like how they are. I really like them a lot. I haven't tried Max pigments, but this just is for my first loose pigment. I really like it. Then for eyeliners, I have all different types. This first one is a gel liner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio in Eggplant. It's a dark purple. Absolutely love it. They're super creamy, stay all day. Their blackest is the blackest eyeliner I've ever had in my life. This other one is the e.l.f. liquid liner if you're into liquid liners, which I've been using this lately. And it's just in a little pot like this. I really like the wand on it. It's really, really tiny and precise, especially if you want to do the flick or cat eye at the end. I really, really suggest this. And it's $1. I mean, you can't get any better than $1 for eyeliner. And my other 2 liners, one's a black and one's a regular skin tone brightening one, I guess. This is the Rimmel Scandalous Eyes, and I can't really remember what color it is in, 005 Nude. So that's that. And then this last one for a black liner. This is amazing. This is a very good dupe for Smolder by MAC. It's very creamy and it stays on and it's just amazing. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. Just one. Anyway, instead of getting eyeliner all over myself, this is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner. And this is what it looks like. It has a little smudger on one end and the other crayon. So these were my drugstore favorites, all-time favorites, Holy Grail, drugstore products, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love all these products. I will try to list all the products down below as well for you guys to see, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. It's that good. And my last 2 are actually oh my gosh, why can't I shut this? There you go.